a man that people respect and people fear and honor. And President Trump is that person. He's the person for this hour. I have no idea who will rise up after him to fill those shoes, but God will. God will rise somebody up. And at that point, we'll know. But right now, it is him. He is the man.
Yes, he is. He's definitely the man. He's definitely who we need. And I just want to echo that for anybody who didn't hear Kandiss when she was breaking up a little bit. President Trump is absolutely the most incredible man, just genuine, down to earth, loving person. He loves absolutely every single person. He loves every American and our country. He really is genuine and humble and definitely cares about you, the person. So it's been an honor to be able to meet with him and speak with him. So I'm just echoing what Kandiss said as well. He's incredible, and he's exactly who we need in our country and the world right now. So thank you so much, Kandiss, for that. Admiral, I'll let you ask the final question before I go to the captain. Go ahead.
Well, I tell you, I think we've had a lot of good questions, a lot of good answers. I want to just take a little bit of time to break some news here. You know, I started talking earlier about the illusionary bubble that the Democrats have been creating, you know, to basically put their own version of the truth inside of it, to have Kamala, you know, protected and keep her in this bubble. Well, while we were talking, Jesse Waters came on. He just opened with saying he was going to talk about the Kamala bubble and how the Democrat Party was doing everything it can to keep it from being popped. So I don't know whether I was in sync with Jesse, whether he was listening to us, but everybody now sees the illusionary bubble. And our job, with whatever instruments we use, whether it's politics, whether it's faith, whether it's just elbow grease, knocking on doors and protecting polls, we have to pop that bubble. And what I'll do is just put in just a little bit of a promotion here. I had an opportunity today to view the Veterans Call to Action film that's being produced. It will be released here, I think, over the Labor Day weekend. In one word, it's spectacular. Everything we've talked about tonight, about everything that's wrong, and the effort that we have to put forth to be able to overcome, you know, the obstacles we have from the media, from all those who are building this bubble, which is basically turning lies into their truth, is all talked about in here. And there is a whole section in terms of the role of faith in basically moving forward as well. So again, that movie is going to be out. It's going to be circulating, and it is a call to action for veterans to stand up and to be the voice of the community and to basically get to work, because we have a bubble to pop. With that, I'll turn it back over to the captain.
Thanks so much, Admiral. And thank you so much, Jeff Hoffman, for joining us, our National Director of Operations. Thank you so much, Admiral Kubic, for being with us. Thank you so much to our President, Robert Cornicelli, our Captain. Thank you so much to Lieutenant Colonel Flowers for being us. But thank you, Kandiss, for joining us today. You are just a breath of fresh air. You have just been such an incredible leader in your state and the country, and we hope to continue to hear from you. Listen, everybody part of this space, please go and follow Kandiss on X, but go and subscribe to her podcast, which again is Jesus, Guns, and Babies. So Kandiss, you are incredible. Thank you so much for that. I will hand it over to you, Captain, so you can go ahead and close us out.
Once again, this was an amazing space. And if you look at the officers within Veterans for America First, Veterans for Trump, Rear Admiral Kubic, amazing human being. Lieutenant Colonel Flowers, Brother Jeff, Elizabeth, you have people here, and there's probably other people within our spaces that have met President Trump. And what really is saddening is when people call him a narcissist, when anyone who's met him and has spent significant amount of time with him knows that he spends more time asking you about you than he does telling you about him. And I don't think that gets out. But that's why these spaces are so important. It's to spread the word, if you may, and having people like the Colonel and Rear Admiral tell their experiences with him, and that he's definitely not a narcissist. that he cares about every single person around him. And the fact that they're painting him as a racist or a sexist is so wrong. He's so opposite of that. And having people like Kandiss out there with her podcast talking about faith and how to put our strength behind people like President Trump. We need more of this, and we need to continue to do this. I'm not quitting. And what makes our organization so great is it's so full of veterans who understand one thing: you can't do it alone. If you don't have a brother and sister next to you, you're weak. The more people you have on your line, the stronger you are. So we're going to continue fighting. We're going to continue fighting for President Trump and J.D. Vance and whoever else stands up for our conservative values and faith and our kids and maintaining the family and being good husbands and being good wives. These things have to keep being pushed into the schools and into the families. So Elizabeth, once again, thank you so much for always being there for these spaces, and God bless you all.
And Captain, I do see Kandiss has her hand up. Kandiss, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I had to log back off and get back on, but I wanted to say thank you for your service. Everybody on here that was in the military or is still currently in the military, I want to tell you thank you. I've never served in the military, but I have family who have and are even now. And what you've done is created this country. You are the reason why we're free, and we honor you and we respect you. And I love this whole organization so much, and that y'all welcome other people in. It makes me feel special and honored that I get to even talk and communicate with you and pick your brains and sharpen myself with your knowledge and your wisdom. And it is truly humbling. I love everybody here. I followed all of you that's on the call, and thank y'all for letting me speak tonight and share my heart. And I'm just a normal girl from South Georgia, but I love President Trump and I love America, and I'll do anything I can. If I have to die to protect my freedom, I will.